Today, guys, I'm going to be doing my Christmas look for you guys, and today is actually Christmas, December 25th. I know it's backwards, but it's December 25th, and I'm getting ready to go downstairs to like open presents and just be with my family and all that jazz. So I wanted to do my makeup in front of you guys so I can show you a little bit of what I do during like holidays, like special events sort of things. I'm gonna prime my face first. I'm gonna use this Touch and Soul No Pore Bloom primer. Just put that like all over my face, mainly my T-zone. Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of gifts. Honestly, like if I was to get a gift, I would want it to be something that I'll actually use, like money and gift cards, mainly like that. Like actual presents, like I can determine whatever I need and don't need, whereas my parents don't really know me that well, especially now that I'm in college. They don't know what I want, so like if they just randomly give me a gift, I might not want it. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. Again, just all over the T-zone. I was born in China and then moved to the US in like 2nd grade. So my experience, my first Christmas in 2nd grade with my aunt and uncle when we were here. So that's the reason why we celebrate Christmas. There's not really a Christmas in China, so we never had that kind of holiday. When I came here, we got introduced to it, so now we basically do it every year. We're not like the wealthiest people by all means, so my parents mainly just get us like small gifts like candy, socks, or something like that, and like money. I like when my birthday is placed because like it's like beginning of November, so I usually just save up that money and I spend it on like Black Friday, like Cyber Monday. And then after that has passed, it's going to be like Christmas and stuff like that, so I'll get more money on Christmas. And with the money that I get during Christmas, I'll either spend on something if I actually have something I want, or I'll save it up to like the next year and have some extra change on me. I just went in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camel Concealer Satin Finish on my blemishes. I'm gonna go in with the Undone Unfoundation Glow Tint and just put that all over my face. I'm gonna take my Urban Decay setting spray and just spray it on my brush because that's what I do with my sponge. So I'm just gonna do it with my brush instead and see how that works. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that because it's kind of breaking apart my makeup, but we're just gonna go with it and just hope, because I really don't have time to like start over today. Christmas for me, majority of the time is just to spend time with my family, especially now that I'm in college. I don't get to see them as often. With this time, my parents really like to make like a special dinner where they go a little bit more out than like other years. Like it could be like hot pot, or like today my parents are going to be making like shrimp meatballs, I think, in like kind of a soup situation. So that's gonna be delicious. Maybe some steak, I don't remember, but should be good. And then just use my fingers to pat out in case there's like streaks on my face. And I go in with this Hello Fat Binti Avocado Concealer just under my eyes. I did like a whole brush collection video and it should be coming up after this video. I did film this before this video just because it was like an easy one to film, but I want this one to come out before then because, you know, it's closer to Christmas time, so I want you guys to see it a little bit before. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. concealer again, just cover up those blemishes that are a little bit extra finicky. I can get a little bit more coverage on that. Again, with like all my makeup looks, I leave the concealer that's on my blemishes to dry down so you can get more coverage and blend out my actual concealer under my eyes. So what I do is just to like pat for a long time underneath my eyes so it has to actually blend it in and then drag it over. This way majority of like the pigment is concentrated in my inner corners, and then the residue I still get to cover up some of the darkness on the ends, but like, you know, my inner corners is where like the main problem is, so I like to focus mainly on that point. I'm gonna quickly set that down with my e.l.f. Perfect Finishing HD powder. This powder is really like kind of blurring and like smoothing on my under eyes and isn't like drying at all. So I like to use it under there because like you know your under eyes is a very gentle place. And I'm gonna go back in with the e.l.f. matte putty primer and put it on my actual eyelids. I'm gonna go back in with the powder and dust it on my eyes as well. Just very quickly gonna go in with my eyebrows. I kind of like doing my eyebrows. A lot of people will say like eyebrows are like their least favorite step, but for me, I kind of like it because it really just transforms my eyebrows, which I like. I see in like a lot of these like, either get ready with me videos or makeup routines that I always manage to like freaking cover up what I'm doing. I'm sorry about, but I'm just really blind without my glasses. Like I can't see unless it's like this close to me. So yeah. So sorry about that if you see that. I try to move it away from my eyes a little bit more, but sometimes I just don't catch myself and I end up with me covering up half my eye look. I'm gonna go with my eyebrow gel. This is the Glossier Boy Brow in the shade brown, and the previous eyebrow pencil. I'm getting so many emails. And the previous eyebrow pencil I went in with is the e.l.f. brow pencil, the skinny one, but you know, I'll link everything below. My skin right now is so dry, like it's not even funny anymore. It's messing up my makeup looks. I moisturized like right before this. Maybe that it's just peeling, but at the same time, like I don't know if you can see. You definitely can't. It's just annoying me. I'm gonna go in with my handy dandy Inglot palette. Just put this all over my eyes. I love having long nails, but sometimes it just really gets in the way. Because I hate the feeling of having, like, looking at things underneath my fingernails. But stuff always gets under there because I have long nails. I'm going to go in with this kind of very warm brown from this bite-sized eyeshadow palette. I was going to a party where the theme was 80s. So I thought maybe using these, like, these three colors would help me look more 80s or like a Decades Day sort of thing. I decided to do that. It didn't really come out the way it looks, but now I have this palette, so I'm gonna use it. I already hit pan on this brown shade, so I'm trying to hit pan on this one right now. So I'm trying to use it a lot. So I'm just gonna blend this closer to my lash line, but kind of bring it up to my lid a little bit. Stay close to my lash line. I want to really just concentrate the color or like on my lid so that it doesn't get too high up, because this is like a very reddy brown and I don't really want that all over my eyes. I'm gonna go in with this brush I use for the brown and tap in just a little bit on that brown and just go in that crease like from the two shades and just blend it together so it doesn't seem too harsh. Go in with this side, the more blunt side of the dual brush I have. Tap a little bit to that very red brown and focus it mainly on the outer portions of my lower lash line. I like that, and then connect to the top. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a liquid liner. This is just the NYX Epic Ink eyeliner in the shade black. And just do a little wing. I can't really talk when I'm doing a wing, so sorry. Kind of messed up a little bit on this side and gone too far up, but it's okay because I wear glasses, so it's gonna get covered up a little bit anyways. Okay. Oh no, I dropped my cap. This is the fastest eyeliner look I've ever done. That took probably like 2 minutes. And then I'm gonna go in with this brush back into the brown and go all across my lower lash line. That is it for my eyes, so that means I'm just gonna go back to this foundation brush instead of concealer brush and just tap in all of my concealer places on my blemishes. Using a foundation brush just gets it done a whole lot quicker, so it's just easy. I'm gonna go in with this Milk Makeup Blur Set. I found out recently when I was trying to link this that this is probably being discontinued because I can't find it anywhere, not on Sephora, not on like the actual Milk website, and it's kind of annoying because this is actually a good powder. I wasn't gonna buy it anytime soon, but it's a bummer that other people can't. Oh my god, my freaking brother is always playing that fucking recorder. When he goes to sleep one day, I'm just gonna freaking hide it because it's so annoying. Because my brother wakes up earlier than I do, like 7 a.m. or something like that. He's crazy. And I don't wake up that early, but he's always playing that fucking recorder when he wakes up, and it's just annoying. because that wakes me up. Does anyone still remember that, where like they had to have like an actual recorder in elementary school to like learn and stuff, or music class or something like that? Where is that not a thing anymore, and I'm sounding very old? Going back in with the Urban Decay setting spray and set my face. Oh yeah, don't get that in your mouth, that doesn't taste good. You shouldn't be eating it either way. So I'm gonna take the sponge that's kind of dry and just pat it in, because I'm too lazy to kind of wait for all of it to dry. Gonna go in with my bronzer. This is the NYX bronzer, and I'm just gonna put that all over my forehead and then on my cheeks. I have a technique for this where I just kind of keep my forehead bronzer like to this part where my like little hairline is, so like right there, and then I start my cheek bronzer at the other side of that. I don't do like nose contour or nose bronzer at all, so I don't really have a trick for that. And then make sure in the actual thing that I don't have any harsh lines, because I don't like harsh lines, so I'm just gonna use this little brush and just blend it. That's my bronzer. And then going on the highlighter, this is the ColourPop Lunch Money and their Super Shock Cheek Formula. Just rub my, oh no, what happened there? Rub my fingers in there and just put it on my cheekbones. I drag it up to my temples a little bit. Ooh, look at that glow. I'm not really a big fan of highlighter that much anymore, which is kind of sad because it does look pretty, but at the same time it's also a good thing that I'm not that into highlighter anymore, because that means I get to like save a little bit of money on that each year. Go in a little bit of pointier brush and then just tap a little bit on there and then put it on my brow bone, and then inner corners, tap 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 to blend it in, and then down the bridge of my nose. I just stick to like this part because I want to have that more highlighted so it will pop out a little bit more. I'm gonna go in with my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Cashmere. The shimmer brightens things up, so I like to use it. And then I'm gonna use this Glossier Cloud Paint. This is probably has already been expired for a little while. It says that it's supposed to be only good for like 6 months. It's probably been like a year, maybe even more, because I think I got this sometime around Black Friday last year. Put a little bit on my nose, just mainly on my cheeks. Again, kind of drag it up to my temples. I like to drag all my products up to my temples. I don't know why exactly. I think it just fits my face shape a little bit better. Then if I have residue, I will bring it up to my forehead to kind of blend in that like rosy color. And then I'm going to do my eyes now. Take my eyelash color and my mascara. I put my mascara always just between my legs because I just have nowhere to hold it when I curl my lashes. I don't want to put it on the table because then it's just too much, whereas like if I just hold it between my legs, I can easily just untwist the cap. I just kind of blink the product on, and then kind of for my inner corners I still like to do it a little bit in there, so I just kind of bring the mirror more down, make sure I actually get all of it, and then do the same to the other eye. I like to bring the eyelash curler like so close to my eyelashes because I find it just gives me a very good curl, and it kind of lasts a little bit longer curl wise on me as well. And I need all the curl time with my lashes as possible because I have Asian eyelashes, so they'll fall down either way, no matter the mascara, no matter the curler. It's just gonna happen. Gonna go in with the NYX Suede, sorry, burp, matte lip liner in the shade Sandstorm, and just line my lips. I don't go too overboard with the overlining. I just like to overline my bottom lip a little bit because it is like smaller than my top lip, so I want to make them even. And on my top lip, I kind of exaggerate my cupid's bow just a little bit so it can be like more pronounced. I like the look of my cupid's bow, so I try to play into that a little bit. I'm gonna go back in with the Glossier Cloud Paint and put it on my lips. You remember when I said that this was probably expired? Why the heck am I putting expired things on my lips? You know, it's fine. with that, I will go into my actual lip color. This is just a base to kind of cancel out everything. Red. I like to put it in the middle of my lips because it makes things more natural. Just blend with my lips. Look, check out my shirt. It's like a little, just a basic men's button-down shirt, but like I got this at a thrift store at Savers. Like the person before me glued in like these little snowflakes on them, like on the collars too. It's just very cute. It has like a snowman on like the pocket squares. I find like if I put this base on first, it helps it blend out a lot more smoothly and doesn't like make my lips too dry with this process. My fingers to blend it out a little bit more, and then I'm gonna go in with Carmex and kind of put a little bit of kind of like a gloss on. Perfect little holiday look. Did kind of like a similar look. I'll also link that below or in the card somewhere. I did the same exact look, just not as dramatic of like an eye look, but I still like it a lot. It's still very dewy and nice looking, I guess. This is like the world record of how fast I did my makeup. 36 minutes, and with me talking to you guys, I call that a win. This freaking hair is getting on my last nerve. I curled my hair for today, and it's a lot shorter than I expected, but that's okay. I am so glad that I get to spend like the beginning part of my Christmas with you guys, and I'll probably be editing this very soon. So I'm trying to get this up by the end of the day today so you guys can see this. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. Remember to like, subscribe, all that shit, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!